The Stoics taught that true strength begins with mastery over oneself, and this mastery includes caring for the body as well as the mind. They believed that a healthy body was essential for living a virtuous and purposeful life. In this video, we'll explore 10 Stoic-inspired tips to prioritize health, not just as a habit, but as a cornerstone of resilience, discipline, and wisdom. Treat your body as a partner in virtue, not an afterthought. Your body is more than a vessel. It's a collaborator in your pursuit of wisdom and virtue. The Stoics believed that a disciplined mind requires a disciplined body to thrive. Epictetus once remarked, "It is impossible to begin to learn that which one thinks one already knows." Similarly, neglecting your physical health clouds your ability to grow mentally and morally. Imagine attempting to build a house on an unstable foundation. No matter how carefully you craft the structure, it will falter without a solid base. Your body serves as that foundation for your mental clarity and moral resilience. Neglect it, and you invite fatigue, illness, and a sluggish mind, barriers to living in alignment with your principles. Think of a runner training for a marathon. They don't focus solely on running, they stretch, eat well, and rest to ensure their body can endure the challenge. This approach mirrors how we should treat our physical health. Each step you take to care for your body enhances your capacity to engage with life's demands. Begin with small, intentional acts. Start your day with hydration, signaling respect for the body that supports you. Stand tall. Posture reflects and reinforces confidence. Integrate stretching or light movement into your morning routine. These aren't grand gestures, but consistent practices that align with nature's design. By treating your body as a partner in your journey, you create harmony between the physical and the mental, setting the stage for a life of virtue and action. View exercise as a training ground for self-discipline. Every day presents a simple choice: embrace the discomfort of effort or succumb to the ease of inaction. This choice is where self-discipline is forged. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have work to do,' as a human being." That work isn't just intellectual or emotional, it's physical as well. Exercise isn't about chasing perfection or appearances. It's about honing resilience, both in body and character. Imagine a sailor navigating rough seas. They don't blame the waves, they adapt, using their strength and skill to stay the course. In the same way, physical activity teaches you to confront and overcome challenges, training your mind to remain steadfast in the face of difficulty. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to practice this discipline. Start where you are. A brisk walk around your neighborhood can clear your mind and invigorate your body. A 10-minute bodyweight routine can sharpen your focus and remind you of your capability. Consistency is more important than intensity. The act of showing up every day, regardless of mood or motivation, reinforces your commitment to self-mastery. Think of exercise as a conversation between your body and mind. When your body says, "I'm tired," your mind can respond, "We can do a little more." This dialogue builds trust and strength, not just in your muscles, but in your character. Over time, the discipline you cultivate through exercise will spill over into other areas of your life, enhancing your ability to make wise and virtuous decisions. Fuel your body with intentional choices. What you put into your body directly impacts how you feel, think, and act. Picture an artist preparing their tools. Would they settle for a dull brush or low-quality paint? Number. They choose the best materials to bring their vision to life. Similarly, the food you consume should be chosen with care, as it fuels every aspect of your existence. Seneca advised moderation and intentionality, reminding us that excess and indulgence cloud judgment and diminish vitality. In today's fast-paced world, convenience often takes precedence over quality. Processed foods, sugary snacks, and oversized portions dominate the landscape. But a Stoic approach to nourishment values balance over indulgence. It's not about rigid restrictions. It's about aligning your eating habits with your values and goals. Start by listening to your body. Are you eating out of hunger, boredom, or emotion? Replace mindless snacking with deliberate meals. Fill your plate with foods that sustain you. Vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and savor each bite. Slow down. Eating quickly not only robs you of enjoyment, but can lead to overconsumption. Remember that food is more than fuel. It's a tool for self-discipline. Choosing water over soda, preparing meals instead of ordering takeout, and stopping when you're satisfied rather than stuffed are all small acts of self-control that reinforce your inner strength. Each intentional choice you make strengthens your ability to resist impulses and focus on what truly matters. Rest as a strategic reset, not an escape. The Stoics were not advocates of relentless action to the point of collapse. They valued balance. Seneca once observed, "The mind must be given relaxation. It will rise all the sharper and keener after rest." Just as a bow loses its tension if it's always strung, so too does your body falter without proper rest. Rest isn't about indulgence or laziness. It's about renewal. Consider sleep, the cornerstone of recovery. It's not just the body that repairs itself during rest. The mind also clears away the mental clutter accumulated throughout the day. Studies show that inadequate sleep impairs decision-making, emotional regulation, and focus, all critical components of living virtuously. To live with clarity and purpose, prioritize your sleep as non-negotiable. Create an evening routine. Dim the lights, avoid screens, and set consistent bedtimes. But rest isn't confined to the night. Throughout your day, give yourself permission to pause. Short breaks between tasks can refresh your mind, just as resting between sets in a workout prevents exhaustion. Even the act of sitting quietly and breathing deeply can serve as a reset. These moments of intentional stillness enhance your capacity for sustained effort. Rest is not avoidance. It's preparation for the challenges ahead. Build resilience through proper stress management. Life will always have its storms, work pressures, family obligations, unforeseen crises. How you manage stress determines not only your health, but also your ability to act with virtue. The Stoics understood this, viewing external challenges as tests of inner strength. As Marcus Aurelius noted, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Stress is natural, but chronic stress is corrosive. It disrupts sleep, weakens the immune system, and clouds judgment. The first step in managing stress is awareness. Pay attention to the signals your body sends. Tight shoulders, a racing heart, shallow breaths. These are cues to pause and recalibrate. Practice grounding techniques to center yourself in the present moment. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, or even a brief walk can interrupt the cycle of stress. Physical activity is particularly effective. It channels nervous energy into productive movement, releasing endorphins that improve mood and focus. You can also manage stress by simplifying your commitments. Learn to say no to tasks that don't align with your values. Decluttering your schedule creates space for meaningful activities and prevents the overwhelm that leads to burnout. When you approach stress as a challenge to refine your discipline rather than a threat to your well-being, you turn adversity into growth. Find balance between work, rest, and play. The Stoic ideal of moderation extends to every aspect of life. While discipline is vital, so is balance. Too much work leads to burnout. Too much leisure breeds stagnation. Seneca warned against extremes, stating, "Leisure without study is death, and the burial of a living man." In modern terms, this means striking a harmony between effort and enjoyment. Evaluate how you spend your time. Are your work hours bleeding into personal time? Are you neglecting hobbies or relationships in the name of productivity? Balance begins with awareness. Schedule your day to include time for focused work, meaningful relaxation, and joyful activities. This isn't laziness, it's recalibration. Physical activities like yoga, dancing, or hiking can bridge the gap between exertion and leisure. They stimulate the body while calming the mind. Similarly, pursuing hobbies that engage both creativity and focus, like cooking, painting, or playing a musical instrument, offers a form of active rest. These moments of balance recharge your energy and keep you grounded. Balance is a discipline in itself. It requires ongoing adjustments and self-reflection. But by finding harmony, you not only enhance your health, but also create a life that is aligned with Stoic principles of moderation and intentional living. Use movement as a form of mindful presence. For the Stoics, movement wasn't just about maintaining physical health. It was a practice of being present and intentional. Epictetus emphasized, "Do not ask for what is easy. Ask instead for the strength to endure what is difficult." Physical activity challenges the body and mind to remain engaged, fostering mindfulness and resilience. Imagine the simple act of walking, not as a mindless task, but as an opportunity to connect with the present moment. Focus on the rhythm of your steps, the sensation of the ground beneath your feet, and the environment around you. This practice not only keeps you physically active, but also cultivates mental clarity. Movement can take many forms. Stretching relieves tension and prepares your body for action. Strength training builds resilience, not just in muscles, but in your determination to push through discomfort. Even recreational activities like swimming or cycling provide opportunities to unite physical effort with mental focus. The key is to view movement as a deliberate act, not a chore. It's a chance to honor your body's capacity and reinforce your discipline. Over time, these mindful movements can become rituals that ground you, sharpen your focus, and align your actions with your values. Treat moderation as the ultimate self-control. Moderation is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, extending beyond emotions and actions to encompass your physical habits. Seneca cautioned against overindulgence, stating, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor." This principle applies as much to food, drink, and rest as it does to material wealth. Take eating as an example. The temptation to overeat, especially in social or stressful situations, is common, but Stoicism teaches that indulgence weakens self-discipline. Before a meal, pause to reflect. Are you eating to nourish your body or to satisfy a fleeting craving? This moment of awareness allows you to choose moderation over excess. Similarly, moderation extends to physical activity. Overtraining can be as harmful as being sedentary. The Stoic approach encourages finding the middle ground, pushing yourself enough to grow, but not so much that you cause harm. Rest days are not signs of laziness, but acts of respect for your body's need to recover. Moderation is not about denial, it's about control. By practicing it, you gain mastery over impulses and create space for lasting well-being. Balance your meals, your activity levels, and even your leisure, and you'll cultivate a disciplined yet flexible approach to health. Align your physical habits with your life's purpose. The Stoics believed that every action should align with one's purpose. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Your physical habits should reflect this alignment, supporting your journey toward a virtuous and meaningful life. Consider how your daily routines contribute to or detract from your goals. If late-night binge-watching leaves you tired and unfocused, it conflicts with your purpose. If skipping meals or eating poorly diminishes your energy, it hinders your ability to act effectively. Aligning your physical health with your purpose requires intentionality. Start with small but impactful changes. If your purpose involves helping others, ensure your body is strong enough to sustain your efforts. If your goal is intellectual growth, prioritize sleep, hydration, and nutrition to enhance focus and clarity. Let each habit reflect your commitment to living a purposeful life. This alignment transforms mundane tasks into acts of virtue. Preparing a healthy meal becomes a way to honor your body. Exercising becomes a practice in resilience. Each step you take toward better health reinforces your commitment to your values, making your physical habits an integral part of your philosophical journey. Recognize health as a responsibility, not a luxury. Good health is not an optional pursuit. It is a responsibility. The Stoics viewed the body as a tool entrusted to us, one that must be maintained to fulfill its purpose. Epictetus reminded us, "Know first who you are and what you are capable of." Part of this knowledge is understanding that health enables you to serve your role in the world effectively. Think of a musician caring for their instrument. They don't neglect it or abuse it. They tune it, clean it, and ensure it's ready to perform. Your body deserves the same care. Neglecting your health isn't just a disservice to yourself, it's a limitation on your ability to contribute to others and live in accordance with nature. To take responsibility for your health, view it as an investment. The time you spend exercising, preparing nutritious meals, or resting isn't wasted. It's preparation for the challenges of life. This mindset shifts health from being a selfish act to a communal one. When you're at your best, you're better equipped to support, inspire, and uplift those around you. By recognizing health as a responsibility, you create a sense of urgency. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making consistent choices that honor your potential. Each decision to care for your body is a step toward living a life of purpose, discipline, and virtue. Your body is the vessel through which you live, act, and grow. By prioritizing health, as the Stoics did, you cultivate not only physical strength, but also mental clarity and inner resilience. These tips are not just about fitness or diet, they're about aligning your habits with your highest purpose. Remember, health isn't just a luxury, it's your foundation for a virtuous, impactful life. Start today.